In a high-security lab in Cupertino, there is a device that is about to change the math of the entire tablet industry. For years, we've been told that if you want the future, you have to pay the pro price. We've been conditioned to believe that the entry-level iPad is just a student's notepad or a flight attendant's digital clipboard, but the iPad 12th generation is breaking the cycle. This is the first time Apple is being forced to put its most powerful, modern AI architecture into its cheapest tablet. The gatekeeping is ending. We are moving into a world where the $300 iPad isn't just good enough. It's actually a threat to the iPad Air and even the Pro. If you've been waiting for the right moment to upgrade, you need to listen very closely to what is happening with the iPad 12. The biggest story here isn't a new screen or a thinner body. It's the AI wall. Last year, Apple released the iPad 11 with the A16 chip, and it was an immediate controversy. Why? Because that chip was the cutoff point. It couldn't run Apple Intelligence. It was a brand new device that was already technically obsolete on the day it launched. Apple realized they couldn't do that again. The iPad 12 is rumored to skip the line and jump straight to the A18 chip, the same silicon powerhouse that drives the iPhone 16. This isn't just a spec bump. It's a total hardware transformation. For the first time, the base iPad will have 8 GB of RAM. In the world of Apple, 8 GB is the magic number. It is the ticket to the AI revolution. Imagine having an entry-level iPad that can summarize your entire lecture, generate high-end images from a text prompt, and use the new redesigned Siri that actually understands context. This shifts the iPad 12 from being a consumption device to a cognitive device. But there's a catch. Apple is a master of product laddering. If the iPad 12 becomes too powerful, why would anyone buy the iPad Air? This is the tension that defines the 12th generation. To keep the prices low while providing the A18 chip, Apple has to make some brutal compromises in other areas. And some of those compromises might be deal breakers for you. Let's talk about the display. Every rumor points to the iPad 12 retaining the 10.9-inch Liquid Retina display. But here is the part that will frustrate the tech purists. It's likely still a 60Hz panel. In 2026, when even budget Android phones have 120Hz refresh rates, Apple is holding on to 60Hz like a life raft. Why? Because promotion is the only thing keeping the iPad Pro. If the base iPad got 120Hz, the Pro sales would vanish overnight. So, while the iPad 12 will be incredibly fast under the hood, it will still look like a classic iPad. It will have those slightly thicker bezels and the non-laminated screen. For some, the air gap between the glass and the pixels is a deal breaker. But for the millions of students and casual users in the US, this is the trade-off that keeps the price at that legendary $349 mark. But don't let the screen fool you. The connectivity is getting a massive Pro upgrade. We are hearing that the iPad 12 will finally adopt the N1 wireless chip. This means Wi-Fi 7. If you're living in a modern American household with a high-speed mesh network, this iPad will be able to pull data speeds that were impossible on the iPad 11. It's about future-proofing. Apple wants you to buy this iPad and keep it for 5, 6, or 7 years.